after crab pot. She's gonna make some yakidon. Let's see it. Alright, so I have sake here. I also put it in a spritz bottle. A lot of times what the yakitori chefs do, they'll start spritzing the meat with it. What it does, it kind of dries out the top layer of the skin, so it gives it a better texture, and also gives it better flavor. In fact, when it cooks, especially with vegetables, you'll taste it more. It tends to be sweeter because sake is made of rice. So that's one note that we tried. In fact, we did the Japanese eggplant, spritz it with sake, and it kind of tastes like an apple. So let me know what you guys think about it if you try it. Just replenishing my tare. This is the one I had. Sorry, this is the one I had last time when I cooked. Got the batch right here, mixing it with the tare. Usually traditional Japanese yakitori chefs, the masters of them, they make their own tare, and they have it for many years. So this is my second one. The very first batch I made, I cooked it all together, and I added chicken meat with chicken bone to help make some chicken flavored into the tare, because that's usually how it works. You dip whatever the stuff you dip it in with, like the onions, the meat, it goes to the smoky flavor. That's how you get your like tare, and that's where people or yakitori chefs are very proud of, is their tare. So making the second one. Excuse me, just a side note, tare is kind of like a starter for yeast. It can last forever. You just gotta keep adding on to it. That's what I was trying to explain. So right now I have the one used before. See how there's all this stuff in it? So here's the new one, waiting to get boiled. And then I'm gonna mix it. Mix it. So it starts boiling stuff. I'll add the old one, combine it, cook it down a little bit, and then it's ready to use for my yakitori again tonight. Let me show you what I got. My stainless steel metals came in, which I'm pretty happy about. Here it is, so I can finally put the skewers on without a grate. That's what they recommend. It's because the meat gets, I guess they say fluffier or puffier, which is better for texture thing. And I don't have the Japanese charcoal. The next best thing to use is pok charcoal, which is really thick and big. This is one whole big charcoal. Look at the size of this thing. This is low ash, low smoke charcoal. This is the next best thing to use. I use this this yakitori grill for Korean barbecue and other things too. Oh man, the smell of this is amazing. I wish you could smell this. So not only you can smell the sake, the soy sauce, the sugar, and the mirin. Get the all Japanese brand. I also smell like the mushrooms in here, so it's kind of like a there's a broth. I forget what it's called, like a Japanese broth. And also too, I can smell the meats. So man, it's really smelling really good. I wish you guys could smell this. So it's boiling. I'm going to let it boil for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to start heating up the charcoal, and the rice is done too, which is nice. Get a Japanese rice cooker, it's way better. Alright, some quick way to light up this charcoal, because pok charcoal takes a very long time if you do it with like a lighter cube or something. I don't recommend that for this type of charcoal because it's so thick and big. Again, look at the girth of this thing. It's massive. I got little chunks. Traditionally, you're supposed to use big chunks, but I don't care. And then, so what I recommend using, go to Harbor Freight, get this torch. It's like 20-30 bucks for this thing. Put it in a propane tank, light it up, get yourself some welder's glove, start pouring down the fire on here, and it should all be heated up within 10 to 15 minutes. Usually it takes like an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna do that now, and then put it all in. I'm not gonna record it because I can't do that. Alright, everything's lit up. Well, almost everything, just those little pieces. I'm not gonna worry about it. But see the flames coming up, it's nice and hot. So we're gonna start grilling some yakitori now. Alright guys, grilling yakitori now. I'm gonna randomly keep rotating it, spritz some sake, and then dip it in the tare, and then get it ready to eat. It smells amazing right now. And some tare or sake left with. Really good, delicious barbecue tare, yakidon.